Yes.
I'm trying to piece together exactly what happened. The football club, Scotland Yard, and Ian Monk, who is Wayne Rooney's press agent, are refusing to comment on what went on. But other sources are suggesting that Wayne Rooney was visited towards the end of last week by two detectives from Scotland Yard who travelled up to Manchester to see him, and they met him with a solicitor from his management team. And effectively they showed him documents as he has tweeted, but these were, I'm told, part of the files from Glenn Mulcair. Now, Glenn Mulcair was the private eye hired by the News of the World, who eventually went to jail with the paper's royal editor. Now, in recent weeks, Mulcair has been forced to hand over a lot more of his files, hundreds and hundreds of pages. Now, this really was the first evidence, according to Wayne Rooney, that, or those advising him, that he had become aware that he had been a target. Although the allegation is that his phone was hacked sometime in the past 4 or 5 years, at a time, of course, before the 2006 World Cup, when he was the subject of a lot of newspaper stories, not just on the sports pages, of course, stories of marital infidelity, allegations, that kind of thing. So he's now left in a position where he is more angry than anything else, trying to work out what he should do about it, whether he should join those several dozen people who want to take legal action against the News of the World for compensation. Some, of course, who have had an agreement or are trying to sort out an agreement with the paper about a level of compensation. I think in Wayne Rooney's case, he is effectively going to wait until the end of the football season. There's an awful lot ahead of him, of course, in terms of the Premiership and potentially the Champions League final. At that stage, he will decide whether he wants to join those litigants or whether he will want to seek some other recourse with the News of the World. But that's effectively what's happened. A visit towards the end of last week, two detectives who've shown him material that does suggest his phone was hacked 4 or 5 years ago. One other point, I understand also that the News of the World has not been shown this what appears to be evidence of Wayne Rooney's phone being hacked by that newspaper.